First opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Detroit Tigers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Ben Revere stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Inside and low, 2-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is on here to get this one underway. Colby Rasmus will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's right there, and he is out at second on a great throw by Saltalamacchia. Sanchez is ready. Here it is on 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. George Springer takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jose Iglesias comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. And the count will be full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is skied out toward right. Springer is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Miguel Cabrera will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. That'll be something they'll need to think about.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Matt Carpenter gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And that's in there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. Brian Dozier will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Luis Valbuena makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. High and deep to straightaway right. Gordon going back. Still going back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Evan Gattis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that misses inside. 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. Nope. 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And a curious-looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4. Marwin Gonzalez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Preston Tucker.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Gattis will take the turn and keep on going. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Howie Kendrick steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Justin Upton strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And he falls behind. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Into the box now, Brandon Moss, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Alex Gordon settles into the box for his first chance.
Right fielder, Alex Gordon.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play in the inning. Ben Revere will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
And it was a nice at-bat too, Matty. He looked really comfortable up there.
Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Dozier. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colby Rasmus. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Stepping in, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see...
On just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. Striding into the box, Luis Valbuena. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Now batting, catcher
Evan Gattis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Sanchez pauses, 0-1 on its way. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jared Saltalamacchia will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out. So 1 away now, and here's Cameron Maybin. Here comes the first pitch.
Cameron Maybin.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Liner towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Marwin Gonzalez is ready here as we begin.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
There's a line drive that'll be over the head of Iglesias and on into left center field for a base hit. Preston Tucker stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
Everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. 1 there on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Howie Kendrick.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Sanchez gets his sign. Here's the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Not close. It's 2-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Digging in now, Matt Carpenter. He singled his last time up.
Carpenter.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Rasmus, He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box, Brian Dozier. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
And he misses with it, 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8,
Justin Upton will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Now a pickoff play at second. Back in standing. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cabrera rounds third and heads for home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So striding in, Brandon Moss, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Ben Revere heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Hit hard to short. Iglesias is up with it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Colby Rasmus digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. George Springer stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Alex Gordon comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Cameron Maybin in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
The fastball here is he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Trying to hold the lead, Jose Iglesias stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kendrick's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Justin Turner will lead things off here for Houston as they look to get things started in this 6th inning. A little bouncer. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Luis Valbuena will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Sanchez sets his sights. Here's the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Dozier has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Evan Gattis ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman number 24.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. On the ground to third. A quick out number 1. Matt Carpenter will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Brian Dozier stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Springer has it in his tracks. 2 down. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So stepping in, Justin Upton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3 and 2.
Hard liner to center field. And he has delivered on 3 and 2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. Brandon Moss steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Shot back up the middle. In there, a base hit. Alex Gordon Strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Number 47 will be the new pitcher. 2 down, runners at first and second. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Jared Saltalamacchia steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third. So 1 run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Marwin Gonzalez.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out. Preston Tucker will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Howie Kendrick stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he lays off there 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Sanchez into his motion. Here's the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Jose Iglesias will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Springer moves over. He's got it 1 away. Miguel Cabrera will step in. A ground out victim as last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the air out to right. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Matt Carpenter steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Revere is after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Brian Dozier will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Ben Revere comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Liner toward right center, and that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th. Colby Rasmus comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
And in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for, 3-2 in inning number 8. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ground ball sent back up the middle to Iglesias for one. On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th. George Springer digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to.
Francisco Rodriguez will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out. First pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one. Now in the box, Justin Upton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Revere has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Brandon Moss digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Revere to take it in, and there are 2 gone now. Alex Gordon stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball, and this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Revere. And that's the 3rd out. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Justin Turner, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Salty's got it. The throw down to first, 1 away. Digging in once again, Luis Valbuena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. Glove by Cabrera. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Evan Gattis will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 count and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. Tap foul at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. And guys, the Tigers got a great start in this one out of the gentleman you see there, Anibal Sanchez.